Okie dokie, here we go. This is a good question. Well, it's not really a question, it's more of a statement. What we want and what you can and can't leave at the property. People ask, can I leave my washer and dryer? I'm going to Korea, I'm going somewhere, I don't have any use for it. No, please don't. It's another layer of maintenance that we're adding to the home. And it's a layer of maintenance that's kind of hard to adjudicate, if that's the right big word. Basically, it's hard to say what's fair, because if we're in a military community, say we have a soldier that lives there, and he goes out to what we call the back 40 and plays around in the woods, the mud, and got creek rocks and all this stuff. And he throws his BDUs in the washing machine, and the drum of the washing machine gets hung up by a rock, or somebody has a key in their pocket, something crazy. And we send the appliance guy, and he says, this is what happened. Who pays? It's a tough one. I mean, he is allowed to wash his clothes. The same thing with the washer and dryer. With the caliber of properties that we specialize in, which is nice stuff, the tenants have their own washer and dryer, 9 times out of 10. And if they don't, they're graduating into the level of life where you get to march yourself down to Lowe's and get a washer and dryer. Adulting stinks. Buying a washer and dryer stinks, but that's where they are. And again, most people already have them. So what happens is when they want to move in, they say, well, what are you going to do with this washer and dryer? Because I have my own. Ugh. Now I'm in the washer dryer rodeo business, and I'm having to send a handyman to go get your washer and dryer, and then I got to store it, which I don't do anymore. We learned that after we get about 6 sets our first 2 or 3 years. We don't do washers and dryers. Long story short, sell it, Facebook Marketplace, whatever you can do, get some extra moving money, but don't leave washers and dryers in the house, please, please. That's just a big no-no. The same thing with leaving a lawnmower, or especially a riding lawnmower, or even a push mower. If you leave a push mower and it breaks down, so what? I mean, that's just the way it is. We're not, the maintenance to get it fixed, by the time it gets done with person X going to pick it up on your behalf, take it to the repair place. And again, who knows how it broke or who broke it? Is it old? Was it their fault, your fault? Let's just take that possibility off the table. Again, most of the tenants that live in the houses that we manage will most of the time just have a lawn service come for $40 every 10 days and call it good. If they choose to do their own, they'll go buy a lawnmower. But especially like riding equipment, 0 turns, no, I'm not taking that liability on. The tenant doesn't want that liability, and you don't want the repairs or the disappointment if something goes wrong and start saying, well, if they had just done, or if they had done, that's an unnecessary problem. So again, sell it, get some moving money, get some hobby money out of it if you don't need it, but don't leave it at the house. Here's the rule of thumb. If it's not physically attached to the structure, it's not physically part of the house. We are in the business of managing what we call real property, real estate, real property, and anything else is what we call chattel property, a big lawyer word. So let's get the chattel out of the way, because we don't do inventories. I'm not coming back and somebody says, where's my seed spreader that was in the shed? It could be in Fort wherever, Kansas, because the moving company packed up the seed spreader. Is the tenant willing to ship it back to us? Are we all going to do all this over a seed? No. If it's not physically attached to the structure, make it go away, or just simply understand that it may go away. Hey, real quick, thanks for watching these videos. I hope you're learning a lot about our company, and I hope you want to work with us. If you do, please, by all means, if it's during business hours, give us a call right now, and we'll definitely talk with you about your property. If not, fill out this form below. Give us your email, your phone number, your name, and most importantly, the property address that you want us to manage. If it's a property that fits into what we do, then we're obviously going to talk with you. If it's not a property that doesn't really fit with what I do, I'm still going to call you, and I'm going to give you some options of some great people that I know, and maybe that'll work for you. So you can't lose. I want to talk about your property one way or the other. Thanks again for watching. Hey, and if you're still watching, keep on watching, because I got a bunch of stuff to talk about with these videos, as you're seeing.